Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer and we are returning to Hearts of Iron 4. Now in between episodes I've been thinking a lot and I think we can change our strategy here slightly. Now we want to find out whether strategic bombers are any good, and so far they have been very good. It is May 1940 and we have been holding out against the Germans pretty well. I mean, they started out their attack on the Low Countries here in the autumn of 1939 already. And they are not making very much progress. Indeed, I do think that if we look at the results over here, we've nearly broken the German fighter command. So I think it would be fantastic if we could actually defeat Germany and then, my friends, try out whether strategic bombers are going to be good against another target. But let's see whether we can actually hold France over here. I'm not going to completely bet on that. I do want to go semi-historical, so if that's not going to work, then that's fine as well. But at least I would like to try that. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab 5 of these divisions over here. And you guys are going to get a new defensive line, which we're going to draw down here into this valley, sort of like that. Assign all of you to there. That's not going to be sufficient, but I do hope that we can free up some troops once we have dealt with the Italians down here, and that should be fine. Now, the other thing I want to do is I want to grab our guys over here. I want to grab the strategic bombers over there. That's fine. You guys are already using the Lancaster, so you guys are actually going to fly over to East Germany there. And of you guys, I want to take at least, like, let's say 2 squadron. You're going to fly over Western Germany, so that we're now really carpet bombing Germany. And I think that is going to be very interesting. So, yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's grab you guys only. And I want to grab these both fighter squadrons here. So you two, I think you're the best to actually fly over Western Germany there. That's fine. And then we're going to grab a couple of you guys here. Let's say you. And now we have these fighter wings here. So you know what? Let's take you down there. That's fine. Well, I mean, you guys are not really, you don't really have the range. Why is that then, actually? I thought you guys have pretty much only both fighters. Well, your range is going to increase as we are replacing all of these aircraft, so I think that's going to be okay. Yeah, so this way, it is still a little bit spread out. I mean, we could think about taking one of these squadrons here and actually also bring it over towards here. Yeah, so we are now dispersing our damage here quite a bit, but let's see whether that is going to work out. And the other thing I want to do is I want to actually change the targets over here. So let's not only bomb military targets, but also civilian targets. And the reason for that is as follows. Now, if we look at the Germans over here, and if we look at the intel that we have got over here, you can see that over the last year or so, we've been doing quite a bit of damage to their military factories. 30% of their military factories are in fact damaged. So you can see out of their total of 241 factories, about 33 are damaged, and that's fine. I mean, this does also count these civilian factories, right? So about 210 factories or so that they have operational. Now, if you look at over here, you can actually see that the overall number of factories that they've got since the start of the war, let's say over here, has actually not been dramatically impacted. It's more or less similar. So it seems like they can repair the damage, and that is, of course, quite historical. But that means we should potentially look at the civilian factories here as well. Now, I'm going to watch this very closely and see whether we can gain any benefit over here. One more thing that I want to do, though, is I want to grab at least one of these squadrons. Let's say this one. I want to base it down here in southern France, and I want to fly over here so that we are again supporting the cause down here against the Italians a little bit, and that should be fine. Good. So, without further ado, let's resume the game over here. Go a little bit slow because I need to find out what's going on. We do have modified government over here, and that's very important because we do have very little manpower, 280 men only. So yeah, let's go to extensive conscription over here. That is going to dramatically change the number of people that we can recruit, and that's going to be fine. Good. I think you guys down here are mostly fine. I suppose what I could do is just slightly change the setup over here to actually include the proper front line like that, and that's going to be fine. So you guys are going to move up and you guys are actually going to support the front line there, and that's going to be nice as well. Yeah, let's see whether we can actually beat the Germans. Fall of Nanjing, so Japan is not idle. We can actually have a look over there. Yeah, so sort of more or less as expected. We will need to divert some troops over there when time comes, but that's going to be fine. Okay, you guys are now fighting over here. That's great, actually. I do like how this looks. So Yeah, let's try to move you guys up over there. You guys can move down there. Try to capture some of these harbours here. And that might be fine indeed. Now you guys can actually, I think, advance into here. That's nice. And you guys can try to go over there. We're not going to go fight against a position here if we can help it. But that's alright. Yeah, you guys are coming in there. That's nice. You guys could potentially try to get there as well. I would like to cut them off over there in the north. But we're going to have to see whether that is going to work out. Good. Yeah, down here we are holding out against the Italians still, so that's nice. I do think we actually have some German territory here, so that is nice as well. Could try to expand our front line here a little bit, but we'll have to see. Right, yeah. Grand Assault done, that's nice. We're going to continue here with infiltration, because of course we don't have any tanks or anything like that. You know what, we could actually take a moment here, wait until we've got some army experience and potentially research something else in the meantime. That might actually be faster overall, so that might be nice. And one thing that now in terms of industry, I think we're doing mostly fine. As a bit of a penalty here. It's not too bad really, but still we might want to hold off on that for now. I would like to get some scout planes eventually. We have a lot of things over here that we could research. Naval-wise, yeah, I think naval-wise it would be great to get actually improved medium artilleries here. So we are researching currently a better light hull, light cruiser hull, including better torpedoes, and I think if we had better guns on that, that would be fantastic as well. It's only going to last 63 days here, so yeah, I think that's going to be okay. Yeah, it's going to match up nicely here with the advanced torpedo launchers actually, so yeah, that's very lovely indeed. Good. Just a couple of convoys being sunk over here, that's not bad. Couple of unassigned divisions over here. You guys can in fact be part of the defensive. Which one is it? Overseas defense? Yeah, let's just assign you to that, and that's fine. Good. Keep an eye on things over here. You guys have properly defended that, so that's nice. You guys are moving up there. That's good too. Still a lot of fighting over here. It's a lot of guys over here. Well, we'll have to see whether we can really break through there. It would be fairly nice, wouldn't it? Good, you've actually made it over here, so that's nice. In that case, what we can do is actually attack over here, and then once we've got you guys... Yeah, you're already supporting this, aren't you? Yeah. So let's try to support that with all of our might here. And let's try to get rid of these guys. Just bomb them, get rid of the harbour as well. Okay, you cannot make it down there, so that's going to have to be fine. You guys all need to be part of this front line here. Is sort of not that relevant. Good. Okay, so things over here are fine. Let's take a look at whether the Germans are responding to our attacks here. So, no fighters here, and that means we have pretty much free reign here to destroy their infrastructure. They are sending most of their fighters now over here, and that means probably we are going to take much more losses than we did before. Yeah, so that does mean, on the other hand, that we need to think about... Maybe let's get you guys over here and let's fly you over this area there as well. Yeah, that might be a little bit more difficult, right? In the Alpine region, they don't have that many fighters really. They do have quite a couple of fighters over here, but yeah, now they are dispersing that much more. And I think that might mean that we're doing a lot more damage. But we'll have to see. I mean, we started out at 30% here, so that's nice. What's this battle over here? Just some German convoys? Interesting. Right, and down here, just a couple of Italian submarines. Not that bad, really, is it? Good. Okay, you've dealt with the first division over there. Let's actually try to overwhelm you here a little bit faster. Yeah, some of this attack here, the terrain is really horrible in East Africa, so yeah, it's just what we need to deal with, though. So you guys are attacking here. You know what? I still think it would be better to attack over here and then maybe cut these guys off there in the north. Simply because this is going to be such a tough fight here. Okay, you guys try to cut these guys off down there. Let's get you down here as well. These tanks there are going to be worthless. You know what? These guys here really don't have the equipment anymore, so we're going to disband them. And that's going to be fine as well. There are some unfulfilled import requests. We don't need quite as much rubber, but we're buying that from Malaya anyway, so that's fine. And the Dutch are not sending all of their oil, but I think that's going to be fine as well. Right, over here, still holding out. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, this position here is close to collapsing, which is a shame because, I mean, this is mountain territory, so we might actually just get two of you guys over here. Try to support the defense there. And see whether you're going to get there in time. If not, we're going to stop them in their tracks. Flying Fortress done. Very nice, even though, of course, historically a very questionable choice. As that, we're going to go for strategic bombing here, and that's fine. Okay, I think we have made it into... No, we have not made it into here, but some other guys have. Yeah, so yeah, now our guys are here. The combat with here definitely should support that, and now we are doing a lot more damage than they are, aren't we? Yeah. So that might be a good fight over there. Good. I like it. Nice. Netherlands still standing strong. Our manpower is still a big issue, but that is going to change as these new laws are going to come into effect here. Right, we have done fairly well over here, so we have now finally broken through there. Let's wait until this battle here is over. Damn it. I thought we could... Okay. Yeah, and of course that happened. Right, so let's send all of you here. Except you two. You're going to support this attack. You're going to support this attack. You guys are going to try to go down here as well. You guys can try to support that as well. And you support that as well. So that should hopefully break them quite quickly over here, and that might be nice. Good. Alright, we are under attack over here, and that is definitely a troublesome development there. So let's try to reinforce that position, because I don't want to be cut off over here. You guys are doing fine there, so let's get you down there. Are you part of this here? Yeah, you are. Right, you're not. You shouldn't be. Right, let's get you down there. Try to get into their rear there, and that should be okay. Good. Right, okay. You're still... This is not going great. Yeah, but now this is much better. We just need you to actually advance into the front line, and you're not doing that, so now you're also retreating, which is not good, but I think all of these guys here will be able to push them back there, and that's fine. Good. You are doing that. That's okay. You're in fact moving into there, aren't you? Yeah, it's going to take a while for you to actually be able to do that. Oh, it's a German division down there. Interesting. Right. Okay, we do need to support this defense over there. Let's actually get you over there as well. Maybe we can save France. Maybe. I'm still not going to commit all of our guys over there. But yeah, so far this is going pretty good. How is the air situation looking? So, over here, we are definitely, let's just say over the last couple of days, we've destroyed 3 buildings. That's nice. How about over here? Our bombs were extremely disrupted. We've destroyed 5 buildings. Still a good ratio over here for our air combat. And over here, this is going fairly well as well. So that's nice. Let's actually check. I mean, this is going quite slow here. It's just a couple of days. But I do want to find out whether we are doing a lot more damage here. Yeah, see that? That was, I think, at 1%. So at this point, the damage factories should be... Yeah, just look at that. So in May, it was 39. Now it's 47. Yeah, this is going good. I like it. I like it. We should, of course, also think about the Alpine region. But let's see about that. Okay, we have defeated them over here. Let's try to send these guys there, and that's going to be fine. Who is this? Okay, you know what? Let's assign you to this. Let's just try to wrap it up. Nice. Alright, you are defending over there. That's great. Let's try to circle around over here while you're doing that. How's the situation up over here? Also not too bad, actually. So if we are going, let's say with you over here, you guys can go there and then there. You're defending over there. That's good. And then send you down there. You guys can, in the meanwhile, try to get over here and sort of into the rear there. Addis Ababa is still around. You guys can now all try to just get rid of this guy here. That's fine. Let's support that from this direction here. You're moving over there. You don't really need to do that. Let's just try to support that again. Just from multiple directions here, so then we can really get rid of these guys. And that's going to open up a lot of our guys to be redeployed elsewhere. Things are going okay over there. Oslo, so in the entirety of Norway is still fine as well, so that's nice and very good to see. Okay, defense over here is holding out pretty well as well, so that's nice. Yeah, I think the Italians are struggling, which is not a big surprise, but still good to see. Right. You guys have made it down there. You guys are still going in a weird direction, so let's try to get down there instead, and that might be nice. Yeah, and you are circling around there. Fantastic to see, actually. Very nice. Okay, let's counter push here. Okay, and that's not gonna work, because that's 2 divisions, and you're just 1 guy. So yeah, let's try to stick over here. Let's get you there. You guys are doing fine down here, so you're cutting them off. That's nice to see. I would very much like to cut them off over there as well, though. So yeah, let's try to just establish that. Oh, it's an entire province over here. You know what, in that regard then, let's get you over here so that we are doing that sort of in multiple directions, and I think that's going to be fine. Yeah, I think the cavalry can try to get over here. You guys are defending there, that's fine. We should have sent one of the cavalries there, but that's okay. Good. Okay, you guys are going down south. You guys are going south. That's fine. Let's reassign you towards that, and that's good. Yeah, nice. Very nice indeed, actually. Right, manpower is still a big issue. Let's see logistics. Yeah, infantry equipment is starting to look very low. So I think it might actually make sense to produce a little bit more of that. Again, our focus is not going to be on infantry equipment, but at least we want to supply everyone in the field with some stuff, so that's nice. Yeah, good. Okay, so yeah, you have sort of established yourself down there. These guys are all suffering from horrendous attrition, so that's good to see, definitely. I think we would like to capture this naval base there so that these guys are completely cut off, and that would be fantastic. You guys are still going this direction. That's fine. You guys are defending over here. Well, I would like to ask you here to sort of encircle this guy and just make life much more difficult in general for them. And that would be fantastic. Nice. Good. Yeah, and I think once we have that, we're going to sort of send some of you guys east towards Japan, and the rest are going to be fine. Okay, you've dealt with that. Let's try to get over here so that we are creating a mini pocket here. You're doing that, and that's fine. Don't we have an infantry division down here? Yeah, you guys. Try to get rid of these. Yeah, it's a total collapse down there for them, so that's very good to see. This here is still one of the most dangerous positions for us, I think. Italy fully decrypted, that's very nice to see. And we do have another light cruiser and 2 destroyers here, sunk on the German side. So that's oh, our cruiser group went here, so that's good to see. Yeah, we did lose 1 convoy. You know what, I think that's gonna be alright. A lot of Italian submarines though. I think what we need to do then is actually grab these guys here. So that's our anti-submarine fleet, and what we're gonna do is we are also gonna ask you to patrol there in the Mediterranean, so that hopefully we can sink the Italians there. You guys are doing that, that's great. You guys are going down there, that's nice too. You guys have finished up with these guys, so that's fantastic. So what I'm going to ask you then is to go over here and sort of finish that up, and that's fine. Good. Yeah, I like it. You guys are going south. That's okay too. And you know what? I think I would like you to attack these guys there. Oh, advanced cruiser hull. That's fantastic to see. And by now we do have enough army experience here to actually switch over to where do we go? That land doctrine, and then go for infiltration. Spend a little bit of money there, spend a little bit of army experience there to accelerate that research, and that's nice as well. Good. You're doing that, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. At this point we just need to be a little bit careful here that we don't get too many different front lines, otherwise this is going to be a little bit troublesome with all of these units moving about. That's fine. Okay, you guys, you're moving somewhere. Can't you actually move down there? Get rid of that tank, and that should immediately free up a lot of our space there. That's fine. Where are you guys going? You're going there. Why don't you go down here, let's say? You should also be part of this. Britannia rules the waves is done. That's very nice. So I think at this point we could think about different things. So destroyer focus for more anti-submarine warfare might be nice, but I think at this point we've mostly broken German naval superiority, so that is going to be okay. Motorized, we're not going to do that. I think we could either go for cryptologic bomb and then into Tizet mission. That does give us some good benefits over here. Amphibious research is nice. And also Coastal Command seems to be very, very nice. For a better naval bomber? Yeah, but I think we're going to go for a cryptologic bomb over here. That's fine. Speaking of, we also should start to look at the decryption. The decryption, cryptology of Japan over here. So yeah, let's start to decipher them. And that is fine. Good. Nice. Alright, so over here it seems like we're doing mostly pretty good. So that's nice. You guys are moving down there. You guys are moving down here. Can't you move up over there? That should be alright too. This attack here is struggling a little bit, but that's fine. We can stop it for the moment. Actually ask you to be part of this here, and we do need to have an offensive line here. That's okay. You are bobbing that thing, so that's nice to see. Assign you towards this. Lots of divisions over here. This has been cleared up, so that's good to see as well. You guys can potentially try to attack over here. I know it's mountains and all of that, but still, I think it might be alright. Good. And you know what? You guys here, all of you, just try to attack into there. I know it's tough, but let's try it anyway. You're moving there, but we do have the cavalry, so I don't think we need to. Let's just make that attack a little bit better, and that's fine. This cavalry here, you can try to bob that, and that's fine. Good. You've dealt with that mostly, so that's fine. Yeah, and all of this is collapsing here quite quickly. So that's nice, except for this stuff over there on the left. So that's fine. You guys should also try to attack here. Yeah, we're pushing up quite nicely over here. Another convoy lost, but I think at this point we are slowly probably starting to see some effect there. Low countries are holding out. Down here there are a couple of attacks from the French, which I would very much prefer them not to do. That doesn't seem like the proper approach. It also dawns on me that we have a lot of French divisions over here, which I would very much not like to see over here. What are you actually trying to achieve over here, I wonder? Okay, you're not getting anywhere there. You're moving down there, that's fine. You're supporting this. Yeah, we do need to deal with this stuff here in the north. We also need to deal with this so that the French don't go all over the place. Right, you guys are coming down here, that's fine. How about you? Yeah, let's actually assign you towards that as well. I do want the French defending France. It doesn't make any sense to not do that. Okay, let's accelerate here a little bit. It's fine, okay. You guys are moving into there. That's good to see. Lots of battles over here, and I think this should be dealt with fairly quickly now. So let's actually support this over here. And that should basically seal their fate here quite quickly. Right, more unread naval results. Yeah, 2 submarines here. See, I told you this would go well pretty quickly. Right, you guys are all dealing with that. That's nice. Can you try to push back here a little bit? Can you actually try to support that attack? Okay, so now they have lost their port, and that should basically deal with this. Right, you're still defending over there. How can they get 5 divisions over here? It's quite interesting. Okay, let's try to push up here a little bit towards the south. You guys are planning on that, aren't you? Okay, all of you guys do need some attack plan. That's just gonna be to go south there. That's fine. Okay, you guys have dealt with that. You guys are moving down there. That's fine. Let's actually try to attack here into this direction. Just make sure that we are quickly dealing with all of these guys here. And that should basically be that. This is going to be tough over here against 5 divisions against these various rivers and everything. So yeah, let's try to make sure that you have some support here. Yeah, and I don't see any French anymore, so that's nice to see. Good. Unread naval results over there. That's a big one. Yeah, some convoys lost. Not the big deal though. Right, we are refurbishing some ships, so that's nice to see. And I think that is what we're going to continue to do. So you are in fact already upgraded. Now let's grab you then and upgrade you as well. So that should be okay. So that's just going to be you. It's going to take... No, wait a minute. That was just way too long. That was just way too long. Hawkins class, Emerald class. Why are you guys not repairing? Can't we just get all of you to repair, and that should take up some of our dockyards? But I think in the moment we can also just build some convoys. Convoys? Where are convoys? Weird, I can't... No, there they are. Never mind. Okay, that's fine. It's just a couple of things, really. Just make sure that we are not losing any support there. Okay, you know what? You guys go ahead, try to attack them. If they are attacking us at this moment, let's try to flank them over here. Get more weight on this attack. Support you from there. Wait over here. Support this attack. Yeah, I mean, you should also fall pretty quickly now. You guys over here, let's try to get rid of their port there in Mombasa. The faster we can do that, the quicker they are going to fall. Yeah, and I think this is going to fall quite quickly now as well, so that's nice. And that actually means we can grab a couple of you guys here. Let's say 7 of you. And we are going to send you towards... I don't think we actually need to send you to Benghazi. We can actually send you all the way over here into, let's say, Algiers, and then we are going to send you over towards... There you go. Let's send you over here via railroad. That's going to be fine. You, sir, can actually get a new thing? No, you can't. Okay, that's fine. But we do have some free military factories for the first time since a long time. I think we are actually going to add a couple of strategic bombers here. See whether that is going to work out. Ooh, and we do have a little bit of a shortage here of aluminium again. So it's also due to the fact that British Malay is not really delivering all the ones that it was supposed to. Yeah, I think we're going to be alright there though. Just a convoy battle there. How are things over here? Well, we are losing this part here at least, but I think it's going to be alright. Another convoy lost over there, not a big deal really. And we do have some units that we can deploy. Oh really? I had not expected that, but that's going to be fine then. So you are just doing one thing. Okay, let's send you to Sussex there, and then you can deploy over there. How are we looking in terms of... Yeah, we are still losing that, and we don't really have enough fuel there, so insufficient resources. Yeah, I do think we actually need a little bit more oil still. Yeah, a lot of these deliveries here are not quite as fast as I would have hoped, but let's actually ask the Americans then for a little bit more there, and that's going to be fine. Good, I like it. So, yeah, you guys have finished that, so that's fantastic to see. You're part of this front line now. Go ahead there, and that's fine. And you can just go ahead and ask you to attack all player everywhere where you can, basically. Yeah, let's just get rid of that, and that's fine. Leon Trotsky assassinated. That is, of course, a shame. But what can we do? Right, so you guys are going to get over here. Fine, fantastic. Go there fast. And that way we can then transport you over and I think stabilize that front quite drastically. Let's take a last look here at the air situation. So how much did we do in terms of damage? Yeah, they are still sending fighters here. And just in the last... It's always a bit weird to see that. Anyway, so in the last couple of days we lost 64. They lost 140. So still a very good ratio here. Yeah, it's also they have quite a couple of old aircraft over here. So that's nice. And we did some damage. 16... buildings bombed there. 80 aircraft lost over here against 400. Excuse me? Western Germany in the last 12 months they lost 2,100 fighters, whereas we lost 400. So let's actually take a look here at the Germans then from that point. See whether they do have any... Yeah, just look at the damage that we're doing. At this point we have destroyed 62 factories out of a total of 250. So for the first time they are at 190. That's significantly lower than they had at the start of the war. Yeah, we are doing some good damage over here. Very, very nice to see actually. They are still trying to use quite a couple of factories here in air production. But look at that. Their fighters... I mean, the Luftwaffe is basically broken. And I think that's a large reason why they can't really advance over here. Also, we are seeing some shortages here in equipment. If you look very closely, you can see that these guys have... They're all under strength. So I do think our strategy is working. And I'm very intrigued to find out whether it might be working against other parties too. So that being said, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I do hope to see you around next time. Bye bye.